Troy, we just had a debate here on the show about talking about what position the Broncos need to draft. In your opinion, what are some of the positions the Broncos need?
Well, beyond the lineman, Benjamin, I would expect them to find a linebacker, as they did last year with Lamine Barrow. Might be later on. I don't see them going early, at least right now, early on a linebacker. So the problem with projecting this is we don't know what's going to happen with so many of their own free agents. I mean, the landscape could change dramatically come March 10th, March 11th, March 12th. You could see them possibly lose, as you guys mentioned, Julius Thomas. They could lose Terrence Knighton. They could lose Raheem Moore. Then all of a sudden, their draft priorities shift. But they need linemen. They need depth at linebacker. And they're probably going to have to add a defensive lineman, whether the pot roast comes back or not. In the 3-4 scheme, it wouldn't hurt to have another guy. And they talk glowingly of Malik Jackson and Derek Wolfe fitting in the 3-4, but Sylvester Williams would be the only kind of run-stuffer type, so I'm sure they will have to look for a big guy in the middle, even though Kubiak said you don't have to have a big guy necessarily. I would expect them to look for one in the draft. Danny Shelton, the kid from Washington, would profile great, but I would doubt he would be available when the Broncos pick.
Well, also, Troy, in a 3-4, that nose tackle takes on a lot. I mean, there's a lot of wear and tear on that guy. So 16 games a year for 40 to 50 plays a game. I mean, you need a good backup. And if you lose Terrence Knighton, you're going to need two guys to fill that role.